Some stories are carved into textbooks. Others are carried only by wind and silence. In the 1930s, the Dust Bowl swept through the heart of America, choking towns with sand and despair. Oklahoma became a graveyard of farms, but in the middle of all that chaos, one girl vanished without a trace. Her name was Margaret Dwyer, 14 years old. She lived with her parents on the outskirts of Guthrie, Oklahoma. This photo, taken just weeks before her disappearance, is the last known image of her. It was June 2, 1936. A dust storm had passed through the night before leaving everything, coated in red soil, but the skies had cleared by morning. Margaret stepped outside to fetch water from the well. It was something she'd done 100 times, but this time, she didn't come back. Hours later, her shoes were found placed side by side near the well-like. Someone had taken them off carefully and quietly. Next to them, buried in the earth, was a small crucifix she always wore. Her mother said she never took it off, not even to sleep. Inside the house, tucked into the back of her diary, was a note. In Margaret's handwriting, "He's in the corn again. Heard him humming last night. He waits when the wind stops." The family was devastated. Margaret's father organized neighbors to search the property, but there was nothing. No signs of a struggle, no tracks in the dust. Volunteers spread out across. The plainsmen with dogs, lanterns shouting her name into the wind. But it was as if she had been swallowed whole. Then a week later, someone mailed a photo anonymously to the Guthrie post office. It showed a church picnic in Woodward. Almost 90 miles away, in the corner, standing alone, was a girl who looked exactly like Margaret. Same face, same dark eyes. But she was wearing unfamiliar clothes and didn't speak to anyone. Witnesses said she looked empty. A local priest said she had shown up alone, taken in by a traveling church group. She never gave her name, but when he asked where she came from, she whispered, "The cellar." By the time Margaret's parents arrived, the group had moved on toward Kansas. No records, no list of names, just a trail of wagon wheels in the dust. That evening, as a fresh storm rolled in, the priest stood by the window. He swore he saw her silhouette out in the field, staring up at the clouds. Almost 70 years passed. In 2003, the Dwyer house, long abandoned, was being restored into a museum. During the renovation, workers broke into a sealed part of the cellar. There, in the corner, they found a child's rosary, rusted, tangled, and a wooden board with the initials MD carved into it. But the strangest discovery was an old photo wedged in the wall frame. Margaret, barefoot, standing in the cellar, and behind her in the shadows was the outline of a second figure. Today, the house is a local historical site. The Dwyer disappearance is mentioned in the back hall, beneath a dusty photo and a plaque. Some say Margaret was kidnapped. Others believe she ran away, maybe joined a religious group. But the rumors never stopped because the facts never added up, and when night falls and the wind fades in the cornfields near Guthrie, some say a faint, off-key humming drifts through the silence, like something still waiting in the dark and maybe in the dust bowl. It wasn't the storms we should have feared, but what came with them.